Hi everyone, this is Francis Ouimet with the FMSQ. So we're here for another track preview. This is round number 3, Gopher Dune, Courtland, Ontario. This is coming up this weekend, 21st, 22nd of June. First time for the FMSQ at Gopher Dune. So we're super excited, super pumped. We were just seeing a bike on the screen. This video right now. Our race and event director, Mark, is going to be riding on the screen right now today for you for the track preview. And you could just see his bike. He was just giving us a sneak peek of his sweeper bike. The sweeper team at the FMSQ is brought to you by Leat this year. So go check out Leat. Leat is a partner of KIMPEX. And as usual, I need to say a few words about KIMPEX. So they're super involved with the FMSQ. They've been around for the last few years, and they've been pushing this project of the track previews. And we thank them a lot for their support. So go check them out. They're a huge parts distributor. They're available everywhere. They got this huge dealer network all across the country. So go check out their website, order some parts. A big thanks to KIMPEX for all their support. So getting back to the track preview, you're going to see a lot of things on the screen in the upcoming minutes. So this is going to be a long video. I do have a full sheet of bullet points I want to discuss today with you guys. So I'm going to throw a bunch of information at you while you can look at the track and see how things are looking like. In the woods and on the track. So yeah, so it might not be all in the proper order. I'm just going to throw a lot of stuff at you, but the goal is to provide as much information as we can for the upcoming weekend. So first time for the FMSQ in Gopher Dune. So like I said, we're super excited. This is going to be a new course. Obviously, if you've been to Gopher Dune before, whether if it was for a motocross event or if it was with Off-Road Ontario, you've been riding some of the sections. You might see some similar sections or some of the same sections, but mainly the course is going to be all different and unique to the FMSQ, the layout, and it's going to be probably flowy, something that we're used to a bit more with the FMSQ, the style of the races and everything. So you're going to see a lot of flow, a lot of different lines, a lot of passing opportunities. So it's gonna make for it's definitely going to be an interesting course and an interesting race for sure. We're a bit later than usual in the week with the track preview. That's because we do have a lot of work going on with the FMSQ track crew and the Gopher Dune crew, their staff and everything. They're putting in a lot of efforts in putting this event and hosting this race for the FMSQ Cross-Country National Series. So yeah, so you're going to see a lot of changes, or a lot of I should say a lot of different things evolving throughout the week. So what you're seeing right now on the screen, it's going to be mainly what you're going to get, but you're going to see different sections as well getting added to this track preview. So they're still working on some of the sections, and it's going to be it's ongoing work all through the week. So make sure you go walk the course. I'm going to say this is really the main thing. You do have access to a preview right now on the screen. This is just to give you a taste of what you're going to be of what it's going to feel like. But definitely go walk the course to see all the latest additions to this racetrack. So if you're you can walk the course, check it out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on when your race will be during the weekend. Make sure if you're make sure you always watch yourself if you're walking the course for incoming traffic, or if there's an active race at the same time. But definitely, if you're riding, it is allowed to ride an e-bicycle, an electric assisted mountain bike on the course to to check it out and everything. But you got to make sure you're not doing this. If you're on your bicycle, you got to make sure you're not on the track, on the course, while there is an active race. This is really important. It's a rule with the FMSQ, so you can get penalized if you're riding your bicycle or electric assisted bicycle on the racetrack while there is an active race. So you can always check out the schedule for the weekend. Check out the event page. You get all the information in one spot on the event page. So it's on the FMSQ website. We're trying to link everything up in there, the weekend schedule, all that stuff, so you can look at the schedule and see the proper timing if you don't want to bother with active races and everything. So just a few minutes ago, while I was talking about checking out the course and everything, Mark was just jumping a little section. You might have missed it. It didn't last for too long on the video, but anyways, there's like at some point there's a little ditch that you can either jump over. It's nothing crazy. It's just a little section that was incorporated in the course. But there's also a chicken pass that you'll be able to use if you're not if you don't feel comfortable with jumping that ditch. So make sure you check that out for sure. Weather, it looks like it's going to be hot this weekend. So I think we're expecting some rain. This is what I've heard. So Thursday, I think we're expecting some rain, which is going to be good. I think they didn't have rain for many days or many weeks, so it's going to be a good thing to get some rain ahead of the weekend, because apparently the weekend is going to be super nice and warm. So make sure you drink water. Make sure you stay hydrated. This is really important. I think make sure you have all your stuff in there. Make sure you have your proper hydration pack. This is going to be really important to stay hydrated properly throughout your race or even the weekend. So yeah, heads up. Make sure you got that Camelback ready for sure. All right, other points that I'm going to have. So people will think about Gopher Dune, they're gonna think about the motocross track. This is the well known and renowned motocross track, the sand track. It's probably known internationally. It's got a reputation. It's one of the hardest track around for motocross. It gets pretty beat up and pretty gnarly with all that deep sand. So you're going to be riding this track. So this is your time to try out this legendary motocross track. So you're going to see it pretty soon on the track preview. So Mark is gonna hit that section. It's going to look nice on the screen, but definitely it's gonna change over the weekend. So that's pretty cool. I mean, Gopher Dune, it's an iconic park site. It's the biggest park, off-road park and motocross park in Canada. It's got tons of different tracks, trails, and everything. So if you do need information on Gopher Dune and what they got going on, check out their website for sure. You also have a link to their website on our event page on the FMSQ website, but check that out for sure. They got a lot of information in there, and it's pretty useful. So iconic place, Gopher Dune. It's going to be pretty cool. It's home to the GDR Honda motocross national team. So yeah, this is pretty cool as well. And who knows, maybe we're going to see something coming up this weekend. I can't say too much. I don't have all the details, but you never know. Maybe we can see some motocross Honda GDR guy showed up, and maybe somebody will want to try some woods racing. Who knows? So stay tuned for that. But definitely we've already heard that there's going to be a couple riders that will show up that don't usually race the FMSQ National Series, but they are coming for Gopher Dune, so they're going to try that, and I think it's going to be a great track for these guys to try and ride the FMSQ stuff. So it's going to be it's going to be awesome for sure. Great racing coming up this weekend. So, all right, other points that we got on the list. The lap times. I mean, it seems like we're going to have pretty long lap times. So as we're seeing, Mark is hitting. He's now entering this national motocross track section. So you're going to have that on your screen for the next couple minutes. But lap times, yeah. So you'll see this video is quite long. So it's hard to say exactly. I mean, obviously the lines, the flow of the track, how everything is gonna end up. How the ground's gonna react. Obviously the woods are more hard pack than this section right now. It's gonna be more like deep sand. But obviously the track's gonna is going to change. It's going to evolve over the race weekend. So it's hard to say what the lap times are going to be, but it's definitely not going to be a short track. So on this track preview, we're looking at 26 minutes, but the race lines are not. We don't have them right now and all that kind of stuff. So obviously it's going to be shorter than that, but it's not going to be a 15-minute race in terms of lap time. So that's going to be really interesting to see how things are shaping up in terms of the lap times for that track. So safety reminders. If you are new to the FMSQ, there's no pit riding allowed, even at Gopher Dunes. I don't think this is something that's allowed. So no pit riding. Use your legs and or your bicycle. So that's it. So no pit riding. You only take your bike or your machine, your quad, to go to the tech inspection or to get to the actual starting line. So that's what's going to happen, and make sure you're all set with that. Spectators, parents, make sure you check your kids at all time. This is your responsibility, okay? This is really important. We want to make sure everybody is safe, so make sure you keep an eye on your kids, especially the smaller ones, at all time throughout the weekend. Also, make sure you stay away from the motocross track section. So FMSQ, you usually have access to, you can get closer to the action. You have access, some people will walk the course during the race to check out the riders, to check out the races. They're going to walk through the forest, that kind of stuff. This is okay. Make sure you always stay safe. Never turn your back to incoming traffic or incoming racers, and make sure you stay off everything that's a motocross section, okay, for everyone's safety. This is really important. RVs, make sure you have your fire extinguishers. Make sure this is right, this is working, okay? We see a lot of people, sometimes they have an older RV, they've never checked their fire extinguishers. So make sure you have something that's actually working. Whenever you're going to need it, it needs to be working. So make sure you check that out, and make sure it's not outdated. If it's outdated, make sure you replace it. Smoke detectors, okay? Check that as well, okay? This is really important. It can really make the difference. So make sure you check your smoke detectors as well with your O2 carbon monoxide detectors. Make sure you check that as well. Okay, so this is a reminder, but we want to make sure you guys are all set on that stuff and safety. So dogs, okay. We've seen last round 2, we've seen some dogs on the site without any leash. Make sure that all dogs, make sure you have a leash with your dogs. This is really important. We don't want a dog running around chasing bikes and everything, okay, for everyone's safety as well. Make sure this is all under control. Parking, so there's going to be huge parking. It's all flat. I mean, great facility, Gopher Dune. I mean, if you've never been there, it's going to blow your mind. It's really incredible. But parkings are going to be prime, and it's all flat. I think it's going to be mostly grass, so it should be perfect. Everyone should have plenty of space. Make sure you follow the teams, the Gopher Dune team's instructions on how to park, that kind of stuff. Make sure you follow their instructions whenever you get on site, Friday or whatever. Make sure you follow their guidance and follow their instructions for parking. So all right, another point I had on the list here, internet reception or cell phone reception on site. This is really like it's on and off. It depends on your company, your phone provider. So I mean, don't expect to have full internet or full cell phone reception on site. Yeah, I mean, heads up. This is kind of important. So make sure you register ahead of time. So yeah, that brings me to that point. Make sure you register on Live Lap. Again, if you're not familiar with the FMSQ, check out the event page. There's going to be a link on there when it says like how to register or register for the event. You're going to be able to click on it. It's going to bring you exactly in the right section on Live Lap, and then you're going to be able to do your registration. And yeah, make sure you do that ahead of time. So this way you're going to be saving some time because you might not be able to do it once you're on site. If you are new to the FMSQ and you're struggling with your registration, there is going to be we're going to have our FMSQ trailer, and it's going to be there's going to be people there that will assist with registration, with the actual like manual registration process. But you know, we want to limit the lineups. We want to keep the lineups to a minimum. So please register online. But definitely, if you are struggling, if you have questions, if you're not sure which class, whatever, you know, make sure you show up to the trailer. Try to come ahead of time, not last minute, please. And if you have a friend that's familiar with the FMSQ, or somebody you know that you know you're going to be meeting up with at the race, well, for everybody that you know, if everybody can help each other with you know registration process or whatever. If you have a friend that's coming to this race and they're new to the FMSQ, please help him. You know, give us a hand. I mean, we're just trying to make things as smooth as possible for everyone. But if you help your friends and everything, it's going to make a huge difference. So just a little point. I mean, if you're coming from Montreal, from Quebec, make sure you understand that the Highway 407 around Toronto, there's a toll road, so you're gonna be charged. You're gonna receive a bill by mail. So just a heads up. I mean, that's for people coming from Quebec and from Montreal or from other areas. So just make sure you understand that. What else? If you wanna do a practice day, let's say on different motocross tracks. So Gopher Dune, it's a huge site, like I was saying. They have different tracks open. I mean, there's a big portion of the park that's going to be dedicated to the FMSQ event, with the national track, with the intermediate hard pack track, with a big chunk of the woods, that kind of stuff. But obviously, the park is really big. They have other tracks and other sections that will remain open. So if you're into you know riding, let's say you're racing Sunday, you wanna ride your bike on Saturday, make the most out of it. Well, definitely you can do that. There's going to be the what they call the GP track. It's a mostly hard pack track from what I've heard, and that's going to be open. There's also one trail section. It's trail number 1 that's going to be open as well, in parallel to the FMSQ event. So check that out. If you need some info, check out the Gopher Dune website. But they have this building on site. It's part of the Gopher Dune facility. It's called the Pro Shop. That's where they have you know all their stuff. So it's the Gopher Dune Pro Shop. That's where you can go and sign up. They're gonna get you to sign the proper waivers if you want to do a motocross track day, and they're gonna make sure that you're all set with the wristbands. They're going to charge you, obviously, if you want to ride the other tracks. That's part of the thing. I mean, if you want to ride different tracks, you're going to pay the regular fee for riding at Gopher Dune. So check that out. And like I said, Pro Shop, this is really the reference for if you have any questions as well. The Pro Shop, the Gopher Dune Pro Shop, will also have, I mean, this is something that they told me, the Gopher Dune crew informed me that they have free Wi-Fi in the Pro Shop. So check that out. I mean, you know, I was just talking about the cell reception that wasn't great on the site itself, but if you do need to have access to whatever, I mean, you can get to the Pro Shop and they have free Wi-Fi. So this is really nice, you know, really nice of them to offer that. So check that out at the Gopher Dune Pro Shop. Other points on my list: swimming, fishing. They have this pond, I guess, on site. Really nice. They have this beach section, so you can swim. I mean, it's gonna be super hot this weekend from what it looks like, so might be a good spot to chill and to relax and enjoy the weekend. This is gonna be free. It's gonna be accessible for the FMSQ participants. So part of your FMSQ presence here, you're going to be able to have fun and yeah, do some bit of swimming and stuff. So campfires. So I got the info again from the Gopher crew. So it seems like there's no fire ban or anything right now in the area, so it's okay for like campfires, but they want to make sure that you're using a tub. Okay, this is really important. You don't just put your campfire on the ground. They take care of. I mean, this facility is super nice. It's really well maintained. They have nice grass and everything. So obviously they don't want a bunch of like fire pits, black spots on the ground and on the grass everywhere, and burnt sections. So make sure you respect that. So make sure you use a tub, or that you have these propane, portable fire pits. So yeah, make sure you do that. Check that out at the pro shop, the Gopher Pro shop as well. Might as well mention it, but they do have firewood available if you want to buy some. Go check that out. They have some. There's also ice packs. So they got a bunch of stuff in there, obviously with like parts if you're missing stuff, or you need like a spark plug, that kind of stuff. They have all sorts of things in that pro shop, but they also have ice packs, firewood, that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. Part of the FMSQ event, so the FMSQ event, once you're going to show up on site for the actual event itself, they're going to charge you $20 at the gate per person. So this is the FMSQ standard fee to access the event itself. So $20 per person. So that's going to give you access to the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this is what's included within that gate fee. If you're planning on coming ahead of time before that, or you want to stay longer. So let's say you want to stay to Sunday night and then spend an extra day at Gopher Dune. It is possible, but check that out with the Gopher Dune crew. At the pro shop, they have all the information. So they do have, I mean, this is a park that's operating throughout the summer and throughout most of the year. So they do have camping fees when you're outside of the actual event itself. So make sure you check that out. We're talking about $35 per vehicle for camping fees, and depending on the day depending on your days, obviously they might ask you to switch to a different section of the park, so that you don't stay in the event field. So but definitely, if you do have questions, extra camping, extra nights, check that out with the pro shop, the Gopher Dune crew. They're going to have all the info. Tracks are closed on Monday. This is really important. I think this is something, this is like the regular thing at Gopher Dune. So on Monday, there's no riding. So just a heads up. So, make sure you're not planning on trying to ride on Monday. It's not going to happen. You can stay there, you can stay on site, but there's no riding on the Monday. So in terms of gate opening hours for getting access to the FMSQ event, check out the event page, the FMSQ event page for round 3. Gopher Dune. So you're going to get the opening hours, so when the gate is open and when you can access the event site. So right now we're at 24 minutes into that video. So there's probably just like 2 minutes left. So I think I've went through most of my stuff. I might have missed some points, but there's just a lot of stuff to cover. I mean, this is a new venue. This is a new track for the FMSQ Cross-Country National Championship. So, anyways, we're super excited. Definitely, it's going to be. We're all going to discover how things are going to shape up and how the track is gonna evolve in the weekend. So it's definitely gonna be really interesting. But yeah, super excited. Courtland, Ontario, new place. I mean, a lot of the FMSQ people. Um, I've never been to this Gopher Dune facility, so it's going to be interesting to get people to discover this place in this part of Canada. And yeah, we're hoping that you're gonna enjoy it. If you're new to the FMSQ, well, again, check out the website. It's all, I mean, obviously the FMSQ uh, uh, mostly operates in French, but everything, well, I'm going to say most of the material is translated to English. It's bilingual. You're going to find people that will be able to assist you. That's not going to be a problem. But yeah, make sure that you check out the website. If you want to just switch it to English, you're going to get all the information for the classes. You're going to have all the information on registration process, that kind of stuff. So anyways, check that out. The registration process is on LiveLap. The only thing right now that we don't have fully translated is the FMSQ rulebook itself. If you, well, I would say it'd be nice if you want to read the rule book, but for now it's not available in a translated version. So maybe you just throw it in ChatGPT and get a quick and easy translated version if you want to go through that. But yeah, definitely. We hope to see a lot of people. And yeah, looking forward to this Gopher Dune event. See you there.